Looking ahead to next season, we've got Tom Holmes who's joined the club on a 2-year deal. Just how big a coup is that for the club to get Tom on board?
Yeah, it's really exciting, really exciting. You know, Tom's a quality half, and with that, he brings a bit of utility as well. So he's equally at home at full-back, he's equally at home at 9. You know, Tom's a really, really creative player, and the thing I like about Tom, you know, when I met him and his agent is, he talks about still having a burning ambition to play at Super League. You know, so he's been at Super League with Huddersfield, you know, gone really, really well, and you know, he's got a burning desire to be back there and challenge himself with the best, you know, echelon of the game. So, you know, if he can bring that competitive edge and that desire to our squad next year, it's something I'll be really looking forward to.
On a 2-year deal as well, it gives him that security and stability and plenty of time for the club to work with Tom and vice versa. It's time for him to make his own stamp and mark on the team.
Yeah, exactly right. And he's coming into a group of people at the moment where I want some more competition in and around the key areas of our squad. You know, so it's been well documented that we've been light on halves this year. You know, so we've had a good chat with some of the people that were, you know, pursued as a half. And what we'll have next year is 4 quality halfbacks. You know, and I include Miles Lawford in that because I think he's gone particularly well. But for Miles to rub shoulders with, you know, with the other halves within the squad, and Tom will be one of them. It'll be really good for his development as well. So, you know, Tom's certainly not coming in to block Miles's path, but it's going to be some real competition within that half-back slot there. And I've had a good chat with Billy Jowett, and we've agreed between us that we see him more as a full-back than a half-back. So, you know, it's now time for us to concentrate on Billy and nail him down a position. And Billy's, you know, really at home with that and really pleased with that. So, you know, that takes Billy out of that conundrum and replaces him with Tom.
Tom's experience, not just with Featherstone but with Huddersfield, as you mentioned, that'll be good for the younger players in the team as well as, like Miles you mentioned, to learn from someone like Tom.
It will, but I think it'll be really good for everybody in the team. It's going to keep, you know, everybody in and around them positions on the toes. It's going to be another person that your likes of Miles Lawford can learn from, but not just your Miles Lawford as well. You know, them academy kids that are looking up and seeing what our halfbacks doing in and around the environment. We'll see a quality person. And he's a real good bloke, is Tom. He's real professional and conducts himself really, really well. You know, so they're going to get another example of how to be a you know, professional rugby league player. And as you rightly said, you know, out on the training field there, people like Miles learning from the experience of Tom and the other halfbacks we've got in the squad can only be helpful for him.
He joins you, Brad Foster, Chester Butler, Brad England, Ben Blackmore in sign up for next year. It's a really promising start to recruitment, retention, and I'm sure there's a lot more positives, you know, down the line as well.
Yeah, we've got some real serious irons in the fire at the moment in time, and you know, should they drop out and drop where we want them to, then you know, things are going to be exciting. So you know, it's quiet season at the moment on the announcement front, but believe you me, it's not quiet on the, you know, on the detail front. So we're working really hard in the background, and you know, hopefully we'll be able to announce a couple more in the coming weeks and some real excitement as well.